and give comfort to the families of new AAs. In the letter, we also asked if they approved our calling ourselves the AA Family Group, and whether or not we should adopt the 12 steps without change. Well, the replies came in fast and furious. More than half of them asked to be unified. We were off. AA was a tremendous assistance in the early days. Their efforts were tireless on our behalf. They gave us space at some of their larger meeting areas, and they guided us in developing structure and policy. They gave us money. In time, when we outgrew that room upstairs, they let us move into the AA clubhouse in New York City. That was over on 24th Street. So a year later, 1952, we had enough returned information from the questionnaire we'd sent out to arrive at a name for ourselves. From group names such as the AA Auxiliary, AAA, Non-Alcoholics Anonymous, AA Associates, we finally arrived at Al-Anon Family Groups. Al-Anon, of course, a derivative of Alcoholics Anonymous. But it took longer for us to decide on our principles. You see, some groups had already developed steps of their own. So, in time, we decided for AA's 12 steps with one change. In the 12th step, we changed the word alcoholic for others. We carry the message to others, not to alcoholics. Oh, how can a person who's undergone a spiritual awakening not carry a message? You know, many an alcoholic has witnessed to the fact that a personality change in his spouse has prompted him into recovery. Now, how's that for a side benefit? I'd like to read you something that I wrote a long time ago. It was part of a talk I gave at AA's 20th anniversary. Here it is. Oh, it's as true today as it was all those years ago. Be the truth forever. The Al-Anon family groups are a spontaneous response to a vital need. We follow the lead of you in AA. We admit that we, too, are powerless over alcohol. We try to take our hands off your problems. We acknowledge the integrity of your lives as well as of our own. We try to take our own inventories, to admit to God and another the exact nature of our wrongs. We make amends to those we've harmed, and we seek through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understand Him. And we try to carry this message to others. We are trying to the best of our ability to live by the principles that have done so much for you. Oh, that was so long ago. It does feel like yesterday. It was a Sunday afternoon, very much like today. Now they're all gone. Ebby, Bob, Dr. Bob and his beloved Annie, and my Bill, my fine young man. They're all gone. You're right. They're not gone. The fire they lit, well, you could see it today in the eyes of those people. You could see it in their faces. No, it's still there. The hope is still there. The fire... What was that thought? What was it he used to say? He loved to say it. No, it was something he'd heard, something he'd read, usually during our quiet time together. Fire. Oh, I know, it was that French priest. Yes, I remember. Someday, after we have mastered the wind, the waves, the tides, and gravity, we will harness for God the energies of love. And then, for the second time in the history of the world, mankind will have discovered fire. Yes, that's what I saw today. The energies of love. And when you get right down to it, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Love. Bob said it best the last time he spoke. He said, when you simmer down our 12 steps, they resolve themselves into 2 words: love and service. Yes. Now, there's the energy of our programs. Love and service. Oh, no. They will never be gone to us. And Bill and the others, oh, yes, they too will endure in the language of our hearts and in our voices of experiences, our words of hope, and in that shared vision of internal peace and strength. Oh, and most of all in those silent prayers that ask only for serenity, courage, and wisdom. Oh, yes. Oh my, look, we seem to have lost the afternoon. The time has flown. What time is it? Oh my, it's after 5. It's almost time for my nap. Oh yes, naps. Lately I've fallen into the habit of a short nap before supper. Started after Bill died. Goes with the age, I guess. Oh, Bill loved a nap. It's taken me a while to get into it, but it's become a very pleasant experience. Pleasant experience. Oh, no. It's become much more than that. It's become the best part of the day for me, the part that I long for the most. I hope you don't think I'm silly, just an old woman's nonsense, but, well, at night I do. I still sleep on the same side of the bed where I've always slept ever since Bill and I were married, but lately, for these naps, I lie on his side. Bill's side of the bed. I don't know why I do that, just the way of it. Well, these naps are usually very brief, I don't know, less than an hour. But I awaken from them very slowly, as if in a dream. And that's when I do dream. And it's always the same dream. I'm in Bill's arm. He's alive. We're young again. I can feel him, sense him, smell him. It's wonderful. We have our whole lives in front of us. Lives of hope and joy. Oh, we're one. Together in a silence that's so profound you can almost hear the smile of God. And then slowly, very slowly, coming out of that dream that's inside a dream, I realize he's gone to his quietness. And yet he's not gone. Never gone. Always he's there in my dream. And it's good. It's not an old woman's nonsense after all. I have come to believe that some of God's greatest gifts are our memory, reflections on times past, memories of love. Oh, yes. These are the best parts of the day for me. The times I treasure the most. when Bill and I are alone together,